Hello, friends. Welcome to a new episode of The Mind Maverick by Rosalind Bosco. Today, I'm going to give away the greatest secret of all times, my dear friends, and that is how you can change your reality and create with your universe or your God, whatever you prefer to call it. So, before I forget, I would like to tell you that these secrets can be found in my book, Co-Create with Your Universe, which is available on Amazon.com and Amazon.in and in Amazon all over the world. And you have concrete steps which will help you to move from the third to the fifth dimension, my dear friends. So let me just tell you a little bit about what I mean by the third dimension, the fourth dimension, and the fifth dimension. So the third dimension is one where you are stuck up in the material world, you are unable to move ahead, and you think that this world is everything that you can dream about, or you cannot move beyond the attachments that you have forged in this particular lifetime. So the third dimension is where you are stuck up in this material realm and you're used and you cannot move ahead. The fourth dimension is when you move into a stage where there is a kind of awareness of the eternal truths of life, and there is life after death, and that you have come here with a purpose, and but still you move from the third dimension to the fourth dimension, and you cannot completely remain in the fourth dimension. I would say that it's really difficult for human beings to stay in the fourth dimension, completely forgetting the third dimension, and to stay in the fourth dimension is really, really difficult, my dear friends. And then the fifth dimension is the place where the ascended masters, the people who had superpowers, so all the people you worship, they belong to the fifth dimension where they were able to create miracles, and we are awed by those miracles. But these people, those who live in the fifth dimension, were able to do these miracles, perform these miracles very easily. Now, how many of us would not like to move into the fifth dimension, my dear friends? Each one of us, at least to change our reality. Even if we cannot move into the fifth dimension, we can at least change our reality and start creating our reality along with God or the universe or the powers to be. As I have already told you, the third dimension is where you're stuck up in the material things and material attachments, and your everyday life and your addictions, and all your attachments, your property, and your family and relatives and all these things. But when you want to move to the fourth dimension, there are some aspects which you have to pay attention. And these are very, very important for you to move to the fourth dimension, my dear friends. These are actually very simple and you already know them. The first step that you have to take in moving to the fourth dimension is to practice gratitude. So when you start practicing gratitude every day, every minute of your life, then you know that your reality starts changing. You are attracting a new reality into your life. Or if you keep on complaining about your what happened to you, and how you were the victim of your circumstances, you are stuck up definitely and forever in the third dimension. So the first step to moving towards the fourth dimension and the fifth dimension is the act of practicing gratitude, my dear friends. The second one is absolute forgiveness and unconditional love. So only when you when you do all your inner work and move to the step of forgiving anybody and everybody who has wounded you, even if you have the justification to feel that they have wounded you to an unforgivable degree, if you are able to forgive that person, then it is very easy for you to move into the fourth dimension. So the first step is gratitude, and the second step is that of forgiveness. I'm going to give you only 3 steps here, and you can find the rest of the steps which you have to move into the other dimensions in my book, Co-Create with Your Universe, my dear friends. Another important means of shifting from the third dimension to the fifth dimension is practicing random acts of kindness. Most of us have, we are stuck into, we are remain in a place where we would like to help our friends, our relatives, or people who are known to us, or people who we think we have to repay something because they have done us a kindness, and we have to do them a kindness back. But I would tell you the most powerful magnet that can change your reality and help you move from the third dimension to the fourth dimension, and then gradually shift your focus towards the fifth dimension, is definitely practicing random acts of kindness, my dear friend. So some people say that visualization helps and all this. Unless you do these 3 steps of remaining grateful and forgiving people and doing random acts of kindness, and I have enlisted some 15 principles which can be followed. The book is actually really very, very inexpensive, and you can, it's available for, you can also read it on Amazon, on Kindle ebook. So if you can go through all the principles that I have enlisted, and you can see that gradually you are shifting into another reality where you become a magnet for miracles, my dear friends, and you start creating your life. So this is nothing unless this is absolutely true, and unless you practice these 3 concepts that I spoke to you about, visualization cannot help you much. So these are, you have to do the spade work, and then you can move to the next step of visualization and the other concepts that I have spoken about in Co-Create with Your Universe. So my dear friends, all this is not woo-woo or taboo. There has been a major shift in the consciousness of the people, which is occurring now, and we and the planet Earth are moving to a higher dimension. So we are ascending along with our planet Earth, and this is the best time, this is the best period for us to live in the history of humanity. And you can really make the best out of your desires. It may not be material. Most of the people who move to the other dimensions are not running after material benefits, my dear friends. They have a greater focus. They have a purpose. They want to do, like, for example, you might want to write books. You might want to participate in your own programs, and launch your own network or something like that. So it is not only about manifesting monetary benefits. This is about manifesting your purpose of life. So when you move to the next other dimensions, the way of manifestation, the path of manifestation becomes very easy, and it is also scientific. If you read my book, The Brimstone Fallacy, you will find that energy, everything is dual in nature. Particles, everything is dual in nature. The particles have the property, they have the properties of a wave, and they also act like particles. So the whole universe is a wave of potentialities and probabilities, and everything is around you. These potentialities are around you. You cannot see them because our sense of sight is limited, and we cannot see beyond what our faculties permit us to see. So, but still, these potentialities are there. And if you want to make the best of these potentialities and probabilities, this is the way to move forward, my dear friends. And so I trust that you believe in each and every word that I say. This is the greatest secret, and the greatest secret that has been expressed so many times by the greatest masters who lived in the universe. And read my book, The Co-Create with Your Universe, to find out more if you're interested about changing your reality and moving from the third dimension to the fifth dimension, my dear friends. And my other books are also available on Amazon all over the world. God Has Our Backs, The Brimstone Fallacy, and Highlights of A Course in Miracles. Highlights of A Course in Miracles will tell you how to forgive anybody who has harmed you. And the Highlights of A Course in Miracles will also tell you how you can practice it step by step. And it's not that you're going to do it for the person who has harmed you. You have done it, you are doing it for yourself, so that you also can become the best version of yourself and become a magnet for attracting your reality. So if you like my videos, please like and subscribe to the Mind Maverick, Rosalind Bosco, my dear friends, and read my books on Amazon. And this is Rosalind Bosco, the Mind Maverick, signing off. Thank you.